Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Spastic Toy Talk. It's me, Pop Freak, alongside with...
Saki motherfucking collects, man.
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
It's going good, bro. Had a good holidays.
Going
and
good.
How about you? Did you have a good holiday?
I absolutely did. I didn't ask for much pops this year, but I did get quite a few anime figures and quite a few vinyls and other stuff, that I've been collecting lately. It hasn't just been pops, it's been anime figures like Nendoroids and also like physical media like vinyls and DVDs, of course. I mean, love them DVDs, man. Do you have any? I know you have some of the Hatchet ones.
Yeah, I do. I'm looking at them right now. That's really the only physical media I have. There's a franchise I really like, and I'll buy more. But like with Hatchet, I have like a German steelbook. Like I have one like from a different country. I want to get definitely more of those, but dude, they're really hard to come by. Like, it's crazy.
Those are really cool.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, I'm glad you had, a good Christmas. I had a good Christmas. It's like, like, as we get older, like, I don't really look at Christmas as, like, presents. I mainly just look at it as, like, seeing my family and my siblings happy, joyful, just talking, and, yeah, I had coffee and a lot of stuff. It was definitely a really fun Christmas. But yeah, anyways, so basically, the end of the year is approaching. 2024 is about to wrap up. And personally, I'm just going to give you a rundown, Saki, and you can say yours. But 2024, man, was just another year of lessons. 2023, just part 2.
Yep, I've learned that the hard way.
Yep. I feel
Especially, I learned that the hard way. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know. But that's how it be sometimes, man?
Exactly. You got to learn the hard way. And that's like, and what they say too, like sometimes like things negative are supposed to happen to, like prepare you or make you look at things like on a different aspect. Like, I don't know, man. But like going into 2025, like, only goals I have is to just come out of it still alive and still with a roof over my head and have a job, and the YouTube channel is really doing good, so I'm going to really pump more content into it, and it's really nice that I'm out of school because I can make more longer videos, and that's exactly what I've been doing.
That's great, yeah.
But, yeah, anyways, so... with 2025 approaching, we thought that I jogged down 15 facts about, or not facts, my bad, 15 basically hopes and dreams, or wishful thinking that Funko can, take into consideration. I highly doubt they will, because they're not really a collectible company anymore. They're more of a toy company, as people are saying. But, who knows? If they watch the Gasselcast and they, of course, they watch Skittle Rampage, Top Hops, and Shot and Sideshow Inc., whatever it's called, because they clearly reach out to them for sponsorships. We're going to get further to that. That's a topic on this list. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I would not be damned if this podcast can get pushed. My God, if this podcast can get pushed out there, I'm pretty sure someone will give it a watch and hopefully report on it. But, yeah, so, let's begin, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, make less stock for certain Funko Pops. Limits. Bring back the 1 case per store. If you don't know what Target, during like Comic-Con conventions, releases, they would get 1 case, and like, for example, Danny Phantom, the Artist Series, Batman Pops,
the Fairly Odd Parents, 3-pack. Also, remember Yeah, remember that? They made a lot less stock for that.
Oh yeah. Well,
Um,
I was talking about in stores, not online exclusives, like in stores, like at Target, Walmart, like. But
yeah,
same
I know.
thing.
That's what I mean. Like it appeared. I heard it appeared in like some stores. Some Kroger stores had them,
Yeah,
but they were only like very limited stock.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, make less of certain Funko Pops. And also we're talking about like any Funko Pops mainly, like, but mostly the Funko Pops that are potentially on the path for failure. Like like from what the media thinks of like the genre or topic, just to avoid failure, by making less stock, and they make less stock and it sells out everywhere, then hopefully it'll go up in value. Like, for example, I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, for example, the the Skibbity Toilet Funko Pops, those are coming out in
Oh, God.
2025, and Funko knows that there are a lot of people like us who are not into the brain rot stuff. Only the younger kids are, of course, subdued and infected with that syndrome or disorder. I'm gonna call it
Yep.
that. So I'm thinking, because let's be real here, dude. No 30-year-old man or 25-year-old person's gonna buy that unless it's Top Pops, because he buys everything, disc trackers, and I don't know about me, but what I'm trying to say is, like, if Funko knows, Funko has to have a good idea that is hated by a lot of the community. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna make them hopefully limited, because if they don't make those limited, then we're gonna have a whole Squid Game part 2. If you did not notice, though, well, you noticed. What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to basically say is that when the Squid Game season 1 was at its all-time hype, I still gotta watch season 2. I'm not sure, but like, we're only getting 2 pops for season 2. For season 1, we got like 6. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was an alarm for my pills. I'll take it later. Sorry. We got 6 of those, convention ones, an error round 6 batch. So, like, they just pump that out everywhere, and where are they now?
Yeah.
Deep discounts. You know?
Yeah, I remember. Actually, I think I don't. From what I've heard, I don't think the round six ones were errors. I think they were like international versions, actually. Because if I remember correctly, round six was the name in the UK, I believe,
Yeah.
or something somewhere. So I guess they
Alright.
ended up not making it to the UK and stuff. So I guess or I don't know. I think round six might have been the original name for Squid Game. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
I get that. No, that's definitely interesting. That would make sense, to be honest, because like, that's they do with, like, some other, like, genres. Like, for example, like when my Hatchet Steelbook, it'll have different fonts or stuff. Anyways, but on to number 2. Give more popular in-demand exclusives to outlet retailers besides Funko.com. A big example, that Whitebeard on Moby Dick. That should have been Funko.com. I wish that was like a Hot Topic exclusive. Like some
Yes.
other one could have got it.
Yeah. There's a whole thing about that. If you notice, lately, if a lot of anime exclusives have been Funko Shop,
Uh-huh.
and that's because, according to Funko, apparently they sell out more if they're on the Funko Shop. Meanwhile, that's not really true, because if you look on the Funko Shop, a lot of these anime exclusives aren't sold out, really. I mean, if they were, let's say, Hot Topic, they would have been gone by now.
Exactly.
But, yeah, but instead, you got a bunch on sale. Like, for example, Fuse Zamasu, Tengen and Kimono. Like, if those were Funko Shop, if those were Hot Topic, they would have been gone so fast. I mean, a lot of these would have been, if they were exclusive to, like, different resellers,
Yep.
like Naruto is, best sold at like Chalice and stuff and Hot Topic, if you remember. Like, I feel like they
exactly.
need to, and I remember actually, Hidan was actually originally going to be an Alliance Entertainment exclusive.
Yup.
Um,
Same
if
with
you
that
remember that,
Goku
yeah.
and Jiren Metallic from Dragon Ball Super or Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were also going to be Alliance Entertainment. So I feel like, they need to broaden their horizon with this kind of stuff. And I feel almost like, maybe the reason is because, they're trying to, maybe limit stock a little bit, but I highly doubt that because that usually hasn't worked in the past when it comes to stuff like this. Because nowadays, it's just like a lot of this stuff, it just doesn't sell out, I thought Baby from Dragon Ball GT was going to sell out. I mean, he's a very popular villain, but Funko made way too much of him to the point where he's like $4 now on the Funko shop.
Yep.
You can look, you can pull up an image. He's like, and a lot of these good pops are like $5 now. The Vegeta standing from Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
Again, the Tengen with Kimono, Fuse Zamasu, Levi. I mean, a lot of these are just cheap now. And it's crazy. Vash the Stampede. I mean, just a lot of these. And it just goes to show, how these figures, sometimes they just put them in the most random places and they sell out. But when it all goes to Funko Shop, all of a sudden, they don't sell out. Nobody buys them.
And you wanna know what?
That's a big problem.
Yeah, like you wanna know what? That's the same too. Like when that whole Dragon Ball wave got announced, it was either Dragon Ball wave or the Naruto wave. I was for sure hoping that some store that I could go in store to get would get it in. Besides Chalice getting all the Chase bundles and anime and like Toy Temple, like these people need to start giving this stuff to like Hot Topic, Box Lunch. I mean, we have our first One Piece Wanted poster coming to Target for Target Con. So, hopefully, that'll open the door to now, give more anime exclusives to stores like that. Like, I'm just saying, like, we do need more high-end demand exclusives in store. Can you imagine if that Art the Clown Bloody with sunglasses was a Hot Topic exclusive chase? Can you imagine?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Like Scarefare, for example. That's something we're going to talk about, too. But, like, that was a success. I remember the first Scarefare, it was kind of meh. But the second one with those cool boxes and that cool sticker, that, they blew it out of the park.
I agree.
But yeah, we're trying to say is Funko needs to get more of this anime stuff to stores like Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Target, GameStop, maybe even. But as much as I hate GameStop, I don't know.
It'll sell a lot better because not everybody knows about the Funko Shop. Like a lot of people, these would sell very well to non-Funko collectors if they were in, like, different stores like Hot Topic and things like that, It would sell very well. They would sell very, very well. But
yeah, like
Funko is...
You want to know something? You want to know something? I didn't even start ordering from the Funko Shop until, like, the end of 2019. I remember I was at, like, Comic-Cons and events, and, I'd ask the people, oh, do you guys order from, like, Funko Shop, this and that? And a lot of people would say, like, no, I don't, or something. But now it's, like, everybody orders from the Funko shop. It used to be so rare to see collectors locally who would order from the Funko shop, and now everyone does. And if people want to call it Funko.com, to OG people like you and me, it's Funko shop, and I will always call it Funko shop until the day I stop.
Yeah, or like the Funko pop-up shop.
Yes,
you know,
that too.
That's when they, that's when they first started dropping those exclusives and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
good times.
That is true. Good times had by all. Yeah,
exactly. But all right, the next one I have, number 3, is all right. I have No More Woke. Now, what I mean by this is for movies that basically are on track to flop or underperform, basically like any movies, TV shows, like The Alkali, the Little Mermaid, Snow White too, because there's like behind the scenes drama or stuff. Anything that is affecting a movie financially should be stopped. Like for Kraven the Hunter, we didn't get pops because that was hyped up to fail. Aquaman 2, that was hyped up to fail. We still got pops of that. It's just stuff like that. Funko should instead go by what the media is saying and either wait to release their pops after the movie or cancel it. Because you don't remember, we were supposed to get Morbius Funko Pops for that movie. We were going to get one in a lab coat, I think, or some chase. Anyways, so what happened was, that movie did so bad, Funko didn't even release them. So, you know,
yep,
Funko,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can go on and on about these.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, Funko has been making a lot of stuff like this, you know?
Absolutely.
They've been doing this where, you know, they usually, every year, they make, like, box office movies. Either they have, like, they want to, or, like, they have to the point where it's like, oh, if we don't make this, you know, we lose the license. Like, here's a good example. Red One.
Yeah.
They actually, I don't think they made much of these, which is good because I haven't seen these in stores, so I don't think they made a lot, which is good.
It's actually crazy. That 6-inch flocked panda. I remember that sold out. Remember that? And that was like the last Disney pop that sold out.
Which one? The panda? The red panda.
The red
from
panda.
Turning Red. Yeah.
The flocked one. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like it was all hyped up and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
And as you know, a lot. You know, Disney does. You know, Funko does this a lot with Disney. You know, and they've been doing it with let's say right now they're going to be doing it with Squid Game very soon. You got a lot of these shows where we're getting Jurassic World Rebirth pops this year.
Yup.
And meanwhile, the Jurassic Park, the last movie, I forgot the name because it was so bad.
Dominion.
Those pops ended up at fucking Five Below and Ross and everywhere. They're still at like some of my GameStops. They've been there for like years now. Like, oh my god. They've been there for...
Dude, hold on, sorry to cut you off, but remember the New York Comic Con exclusive we got at Target of a random black character? I'm not being racist, but just a random character. I was like, why? Yep. Like, is this... And there's even stock, there's even official con sticker stock in Ross. That's when you know that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sad to see. That was really sad to see. And this year, they're doing it with the 2025 Superman. We're getting 2 waves. Now, obviously,
that movie's
going to do really... Yeah, that movie's going to do really good, but I'm curious as to how popular they're going to be. We're getting live-action How to Train Your Dragon, which those are destined to sell out. Yeah, that movie's destined to do good.
Yeah.
What else are we getting? I think we're also getting... Oh, yeah, this movie Electric State, which I've heard a lot of good things about it, and the books are good, so I'm pretty hyped for them. But we'll see how it goes, because it's a different situation from Rebel Moon. You remember the Rebel Moon? pops.
Yeah, we were gonna get a
Uh,
second wave and it got canceled, or they released it with new
no,
characters.
no, we got it.
Oh,
That's
we
the
did.
thing. We got it.
Oh,
Yeah, we already got it. It was a very forgettable wave. It was bad.
yep.
Yeah.
But like one thing I want to.
Also,
Oh yeah, what'd you say? Yeah, continue.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was
No,
gonna.
go ahead.
I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is like what Funko should do is for movies like Snow White or The Little Mermaid or anything that's labeled woke going into it, like the Alkali, they should know to make less production or less stock of that. And it's not even Funko though. It's Hasbro. So like Disney isn't even taking a hit. What I'm trying to say, Disney isn't even taking a major hit. They're dragging companies like Hasbro and Funko with them. They're on a leash, basically.
Yeah, because Disney, Funko has the master license to Disney. They can make whatever Disney characters they want.
Yep.
Except for Song of the South, of course. But a lot of they can make whatever they want, and sometimes they're even like you have to make this, or else you're not getting a license anymore. So a lot of stuff, they have to make it. Like, good example, of course, Snow White, which those pops are going to be sitting on the shelves for years, man. Nobody's going to be buying those.
No one's gonna.
And if people, some people are probably just going to buy them just to throw them away, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I will say it's just kind of sad, And I mean, those Little Mermaid pops, people were like, "Oh my God, these are going to do so good," and then boom, they're sitting on the shelves. And then we're getting like Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts might actually do good.
I think that's gonna do well.
Yeah, and we're getting more Andor figures.
Why? Like, why?
I don't know why. And we're getting that Star Wars, the new Tales of the Empire thing we've been getting lately, for some stupid reason.
I haven't watched Star Wars ever since Obi-Wan. Continue.
Yeah, and then we're getting all these other like Hollywood movies that probably aren't going to be doing good in the box office at all. I mean,
yep.
It's like they need to take a moment and step back
Examine
and
the
be
situation.
like, okay, we need to evaluate what the actual fuck we're doing.
Exactly.
Like, it's gotten so bad, to a point where they're like, okay, we can't do this.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
it's gotten bad.
Yeah, it has. But anyways, so for number 4, what I have is now Funko's already done this, but they've upcharged it, but put more details or action pose into Funko Pops besides just the anime lines. Now, they've done that. They have listened, but they do something dicky, just like how PPG did. They upcharge like $2-3. They're gonna. So basically, what they're trying to say is, okay, you can get a plain mold, and then you get an action mold for $3, where we actually take our time and put. It's just like why? Like, I don't know.
It's petty. Because
it's petty.
It's petty. That's the Pop Plus and the Pop Premium. Yeah, I mean. Here's the thing about that. The Pop Plus ones, I don't agree with, but the Pop Premium ones, yeah, I'm fine with those. Like, to where, like, the Pop Deluxe, remember when, it got to the point where people were complaining how the deluxe boxes were too big.
Yep.
They're doing that. And I love that. And I love that they're, scaling down. They learned their lesson with the father from Full Metal Alchemist.
That was the
Remember
last
that
straw.
shit?
Yep. They pulled it off the site.
They pulled it immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, they pulled that shit off the shop immediately. So, like, they knew that it wasn't going to work. And, they were like, okay, we can't do this. So they pulled it, and now it's, now everything's back to square one. to where, they're like, okay, we need a fresh start, let's do this. Like, it's gotten, they're doing better with it, I will say. Like, we're getting a lot of these new pop premiums. I mean, for not just anime, but we're getting, here's a good example: the Toothless.
Yeah, that's a
there's
great one.
the upcoming Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, the Amazon exclusive, which I still need to get that. But that looks gorgeous, and it's a pop premium, and it just goes to show, like, they can do well, even if they are, even if they're like pop premiums or shit, shit like that, like, and just in general, like, here's a good example: the Predator pops. I know, those ones just came out recently. I know a lot of people have been, complaining about those. Why are they pop pluses? Like, why is that? But they have good detail. I will say, a lot of people, are complaining about those, but they have good detail. They have really good detail. And, the Beetlejuice ones are also a good example. The Gem and the Holograms ones that are coming out look really fucking good.
Yeah.
I know you probably have never watched it, but they look really fucking good.
Oh, yeah,
they look really, really good. They're very colorful, just like the original show.
Yep.
They're really, really cool. I might get one or two of them. I don't know. But, just goes to show, that things could work. Sometimes things can work like that,
Yeah, exactly. So, basically sum this up is, like, just, Funko's just got, like, there's definitely been some pop pluses that, haven't really have reached some people's expectations. So Funko needs to examine that and do that more. But,
yeah, like the Nezuko.
Yeah.
The Nezuko, the pop plus Nezuko, that shit. As a huge Demon Slayer fan myself, I was disappointed as fuck in that. Like, I hated what they did. I'll still get it, but once it goes on sale.
Yeah.
Once it goes on sale, I'll get it. But
exactly. But now,
yeah.
Yeah. But number 5. Now, I don't even know if they're going to listen to this. It would take some miracle to God. Some legit. This would have to be a God's, like, God's wish. But number 5 is stop restocking Grails and remaking Grails. Example, we already know the Art the Clown with sunglasses. It is destined to restock. If that does not restock, I will be damned shocked. That is the only pop this year that has been so expensive. And the one thing I love about that is people say anime's keeping Funko alive, this and that. It ain't just anime, it's fucking horror.
Yeah.
Horror is up there now.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, funny you say that. I remember some person saying that FNAF is keeping Funko alive. Meanwhile, that stuff's at Five Below. Yep. I'm keeping Funko alive.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I know, I hate to say it, but you're right. Those Funko Shop exclusives are destined to restock. I hate to say it.
Until they're vaulted. Like the One Piece.
It's funny. It's funny that you bring this up because this is a very controversial topic to some people. Like, there are some people out there that have missed out on these exclusives that are like, oh, I need them to restock this so bad. So you got those people, and then you got the fake fans who love to cause chaos, and they want to, they want to be like, oh, restock this, Well, and then you also got more fake fans. You got more fake fans out there. I mean, you got all sorts of different people, man.
Exactly, and you want to know what I want to say, too? I remember, I went to Terrifier to watch Terrifier 3, greatest horror movie I think I've seen since, I don't know when, but I went to Terrifier 3. I was so hyped, this and that. I walk out of that, and, a couple days later, I'm checking my phone. I see people all over Facebook saying, ISO, Art the Clown with sunglasses. I see everything starting to go up. And the one thing that really hit me is, like, how were these people not fucking smart enough to buy before the movie? Like, do you not know that this is gonna be this is an amazing fucking franchise? TikTok has blew it through the roof, and you can barely find merchandise. Like, I'm just saying, like, people gotta be more fucking smarter, but they're not. And, I'm gonna call him out right now, I don't care. That Funko Fins guy on Instagram, I don't know if he's got, like, fucking schizophrenia or some shit, but, like, he does, like, day 6 going to this Target. I'm like, bro, is it that hard to find a worker and give them a fucking 8-digit code to see if you have it in back or which locations have it? I've been in this game for 8 goddamn years, almost 9. I know this shit to the back of my brain. Like, I'm just saying, people gotta be smarter.
I remember when what was it? Like, there was, I think it was the Twinkie the Kid.
Yep.
That I was looking for, and I was always asking Target to, like, punch in the DPCI to see if it got in, since some stores, like, got it in early. So I was, asking them so much, like, is it in stock? Do you see it anywhere? And they were like, not from what we're seeing, no. So it's kind of, confusing at times, but that's the thing, like, is it so hard, like, this guy seems lazy almost, to where he's like, I'll just wait, I'll do this, and the thing is, he's doing it for social media. That's the thing, he's doing it only for social media, and social media only.
Who is this?
Like, that's the funny part.
Who is this? Huh? Who's doing it for social media? What?
Oh, the guy you were talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you want to know something funny, too? There's been sometimes I've went to Target, and, people have checked DPCIs, their Zebra devices. I've actually done their job for them. Like, there's a date called a set date when it's supposed to be out when it's supposed to be out by the floor. The street date's the actual date when it can be sold. There's a date on when it has to be out on the floor by. People will confuse that with a street date, and I'll say that's when it should be set on the floor. That happened with the Venom Blacklight Poppin' Tea. I got that.
I remember that.
But yeah, there's definitely been some times I've done employees' work by myself, because that's how good I am. Like.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when that came out.
Yup. Crazy times, and for example, like,
crazy.
People love to include flippers into like oh, flippers are charging this and that, I want to restock. Like, the one thing that makes me think is this is why a lot of my friends have stopped collecting Funko or slowed down, because they've realized there's a situation. People gotta understand, these resellers are good. You can actually, because these resellers are good, like myself and you, because let's say we were done collecting Pops. We would want to sell some online and hoping, to make more money than what we paid for. Well, now, if we were to sell our collection, we'd be down like 10 grand.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'm just saying that.
That's exactly right.
They definitely got to work on that, but this is number 6. I got stop giving Funko midfluencers promotions, like all those big YouTubers. This is what Funko does. They go off of subscribers. They need to go off of view counts. Now, I'm not saying my videos are perfection. I'm just saying they need to go after people, who get a lot of views. Like, a lot of views.
You want a Funko promotion, James? You want a Funko promotion?
I mean, I don't got the views like that, but like, I mean, I would say I don't really know who else they could promote, because the people who are basically the main top Funko resource are like mostly our enemies. I mean, besides Funko Finders, for me, I know he's an enemy of yours, so I guess we're kind of.
He blocked me.
I know. I
People
guess we're
aren't
kind of.
be a Kanye fan.
I guess we're kind of fucked with this one. I mean, I don't know who else really could give. I mean, top pops. Like, again, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying they need to pick better people. Like, for example, you know, I said this in the video. I'm gonna say it again. That slap top, shot ink, whatever he's called.
Pause, bro. Pause.
Whatever he's called, I don't know, but he's been in this game for 3 years. He's from TikTok. He goes to all these TikTok events. He's only joined because of money and investment. Why not go for people like Slapshot Pops? They love Funko. They point out situations and all that stuff. Why can't people like him be, you know, given items to promote? He is, I'm not gonna lie, dude, he is the most, like, he puts a smile on my face. He's such a, like, you know, he's like, he roots for everybody, even his haters.
He's very committed.
He is.
Basically.
He's a good guy.
He's very committed.
I'm just saying, Funko's gotta show some fucking love for him because he's done more, you know, for this and that. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, they gotta choose different people. They can't do the quote unquote big three every fucking time. They gotta change it around, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Exactly.
So, number 7 I got is stop sending Funko Pops to discount stores, or at least make exclusive Funko Pops to those, quote, junkyards. Just like how Five Below has your exclusive minis. Let's be honest, that 10-inch Tanjiro, that could easily have been a Marshall's exclusive. It's destined to go there. There are some Pops that I know are going to be at discount stores, so even better, why not make them exclusive there? What's to hurt?
See, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot because, you know how Funko does those, like, 4-packs that are, like, international exclusives and stuff? Why not make, like, exclusives like that, like, you know, overstock exclusives to those stores?
Exactly.
Why not? Why not? It would be a genius idea. But it would be such a missed opportunity.
But you want to know what Funko would say? Oh, we'll lose money. like you don't got the Funko shop.
Company, my guy.
You know, you can take.
Like you're not a $1 million company with lots of fucking money.
Exactly. Like, you can take a fucking loss to make. That's what Funko needs to do too. They need to stop focusing on the money and the fucking fans, because that's what's gonna happen. That's happened in plenty of situations. People push people aside to focus on what's in front of them. But once it starts to fade away and they turn around, the crowd of people who are wanting to get in is gonna slowly fade and fade away until there's nothing anymore.
It already is.
Yep,
that's the thing. It already is. I don't know where this guy is. Collecting Plastic. You remember him?
Oh, I love that guy. Yup. I haven't seen him in months.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he left the community. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if he did. I hate to say it, but he probably did.
You wanna know what? It really hurt that, FM Funko Franklin guy, I forget his name. I used to watch him. He retired doing Funko news. The BPH, like Funko Pop Central, like all these people I grew up with, you know, they just stopped. And you know, it sucks. It really sucks. Like Cletus Selden, I liked him. Funko Pop Academy. Like,
I remember those people. I remember all those people, and it's like
sucks.
Now, you know, they're out because of it, you know?
Like, Captain Pops doesn't like this fucking game. He's only in it for the money. He literally posted his Thrilljoy, like, protos for like 10 fucking grand, and then people called him out, and he took it down. You know, it's just... I'm just saying, like, these people...
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, these people who Funko thinks are influencers, they're really not. They're just in it to make a fucking bag, just like how people promote ads and crypto scams, the Hawk Tuah girl, for example. They're only in it for the bag. They're only in it for what they're getting paid. They don't care. I'm just saying.
Yeah, bro, I'm not in this game for the money, bro. I'm in this game because I have been in it because I love this shit, man.
I would, to be honest, you, me, and a handful of friends, we're like the oldest fucking collectors in this game. I'm not gonna lie, in my segment of the mall and shit, I don't just conquer the mall, but I'm the oldest fucking pop collector in that game. I've been in that game for so fucking long. Like, you know, I'm just saying, there's a really low hand number of people like you and me who've collected from our time. They've left or moved on. You know? But, sad shit, man. But this is where number 8 brings me to. Hire more people for their social media marketing and promotion of products. Let's be fucking real here, dude. They flopped. Their Funimation thing, they post one pic of the Demon Slayer wave and forgot the other and don't come back to fix it. It's like one person runs it. Remember the whole SDCC 2023 where we had to wait weeks? That made me want to punch the wall.
That shit sucked.
Yup. Because they were...
That was horrible.
Yup. I'm not... Like, that Funko 25th anniversary, that was not anniversary. That was the fucking worst year. That was a bad year, dude. That was bad.
Oh, that was... Yeah, tell me about it. That was horrible. I mean, I don't even want to think about it, bro. Oh, yep. That was a bad year. For Funko, man, you know, it's stuff like that really reminds me, like, damn, this company's just down the shitter. Like,
it's not just that. You know it's bad when, like, people like, you know, Ashley, who was let go of Funko, she fucking shits on Funko all the time now. That's a bad look.
What did she say? I didn't know that. What did she say?
Just on Twitter, she'll, like, you know, when Funko's in, like, some water, she'll make a joke or something. And, you know, it's sad. Because she used to work there. And, you know, it's bad when, like, you know, ex-employees just shit-talking the brand.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, anyways.
It's sad because... because those used to be my some of my favorite, you know, some of my favorite times. Remember Hillary? Hillary was cool too. She was like a anime fan, just like me.
Yep,
and
I was so
that's the reason.
I was so fucking sad though. Sorry to cut you off. I was so fucking sad when they cut Sully for quote COVID restrictions. That pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah,
he was great. I fucking love Sully.
That broke my heart, dude.
Yep.
And I mean, you know, Hillary also was one of the reasons why we got such classic animes like Ouran High School Host Club and freaking Fooly Cooly, Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, that's the reason why we got so many of those great licenses. But now, they're just shitting out the same license. They're just constantly shitting it out.
Yep.
Like, come on. They're milking it to the ground. Ugh.
Exactly.
It makes me sad, man. Ugh.
Nope.
Sad stuff.
I get it, and you know, now into number 9, I got cut back on convention/special event pops, limit the amount of pieces for TargetCon, SDCC, NYCC. like what I'm meaning by this is like, you know, for SDCC, they could limit it down. NYCC was perfect, though, but mainly this really isn't even a con. They labeled as a con, but TargetCon. TargetCon this year had so much junk. It's not even that. The employees, sometimes when I'll go to, like, a Target, like it was in 2020, I went to Target for a TargetCon drop. And, you know, people were like, what's TargetCon? Who worked there? And I'm like, I mean, I don't expect them to know, but hear me out. You can't have this all set up like you did for Black Friday when all those Taylor Swift fans came kicking down your doors and you got Starbucks to come out and give them a little treat because they waited in line. Where the fuck was my treat when I waited in line and froze my ass off for that Bullseye as Michelangelo? Where the fuck was my free small frappe? You know, I'm just saying, like, they need to treat this shit more. Don't give popular trends that shit, and not give, like, Hasbro events, fucking NECA Call, whatever it's called, or Target Con, or SDCC. Like, they gotta start doing that shit. You know, even for fucking Pokemon fans. Pokemon's through the roof. See that freaking guy who walked out of the store with that big thing, and, like, that big box? People want to say that guy's a jerk, this and that. That is what we need for communities like that. That can make it, that can show that there are still desperate motherfuckers like that in this game, because that publicizes it. That made me think, okay, I gotta look out for this, and people are fighting over for this, just like the Stanley, and that causes it to go up in value. So I'm saying, those videos like that are not negative. Those are impactful.
Mm-hmm. You said it very well, man.
Yep.
You said it so well. I mean, that's the truth, man. We need, stuff like that, There's so many fake fans out there, and it's like I've been in this game for such a long time now. Yep. Man, and it's like us OG collectors don't get any respect whatsoever, man, and this shit's sad.
And like I'm not saying it's not just the fake fans. It's like the people who come in the game who act like they know it all. When there's people like me who just look at them who have like been in this game longer, like it's basically like, okay, bud, like all right, bud,
Mm-hmm.
But,
exactly.
Yeah.
You're exactly right, man.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna tell the story now. I'll never forget when I lined up for that Spider Demon Mother drop at Hot Topic, and like the guy, by the way, moved to like Texas. Thank God. Fuck his ass. Hope he gets fucking. I'm not gonna say that because that will get me canceled. But you know what I'm talking about. It's right by But what I'm basically trying to say is that I'm in line, right? I go to Target to get an energy drink because I was thirsty, and there's some people who've left the line and come back. There was one time this woman left the line for 3 hours and came back. And, she was denied her spot. That's because you were gone for 3 hours. I was gone for the matter of 10, 12 minutes. Like, I even left that little to come back to notice my spot being fucking moved. Okay, now you don't move my spot. If this was anywhere besides the mall, we would have squared up. I'm just saying this because the mall, I can't afford to get kicked out of that mall. That's like my honey hole. That's where all it's at. Okay, I can't risk it. I can't have a criminal record. All right, so I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Yeah, I swore when I confronted, but like, I just don't like that. I don't like that. That just. I don't know. And the thing is that I came back with a Chase Pop because I chose a pop over a drink because I'm like that. And, it's just, I just think to myself, I'm like, that just fucking sickened me. Because I'm like, I've been in this game so long, I have never seen motherfuckers move people's spots. Over what? You being gone for 2 minutes? This motherfucker probably has been in the game. He said, oh, I joined about 2022, 2023. I'm like, yeah, that fucking explains why. You fucking retard. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, these fake fans are ruining.
They are. They fucking are.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm popping off. But now to number 10. Make Funko Pops of more modern day celebrities that are exclusive to Funko.com via pre-order. Make the pre-order only last from 1 to 2 weeks max. And I'm saying this because the Astrobot, that was a big thing. That was supposed to end Thursday of last week. That got extended till January 20th. They've made these pre-orders go for like fucking 2 months now. They to make it like 1 to 2 weeks max, just as the Jason Kels was, and those One Piece bronze pops. By the way, still waiting for the other set to come out. They're gonna milk that month to month in 2025. I'm calling it now. I'm gonna be screwed. But it's like they're just making random characters, like some woman from NBA, from like MLBL, whatever, some
Yeah,
some soccer 4-pack. Continue. Yeah.
That basketball girl.
Yeah, they're making
Her
random
name,
people like Ice Spice. Like what? Like where's my Costco guys? The Rizzler. Like like where's
fucking Costco guys? You'll be seeing YouTubes of those probably. YouTubes
Yep.
will probably hop on that shit.
Like where's my Big Chungus? Where's my Big Chungus Funko Pop? You know, like they gotta make more memes, more stuff like that, not random celebrities. You know. Like, make YouTubers. Where's my PewDiePie Funko Pop? Where's, like, they can't make him because he's a known pedophile, but, you know, they can make plenty other YouTubers.
No. Wait.
No, I was saying they should make an EDP Pop. I just thought, I'm like, no, wait, they can't do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't even sell that well anyways.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. But, you know, I'm just saying, Funko needs to choose who the hell they're making into this, quote, special limited edition line or whatever. That's all I'm saying.
I can agree.
But now...
I can agree. I mean,
yeah.
You know, here's a good example. Also, like, so remember that 4-pack? Here's another thing that pissed me off. Remember that 4-pack of the Leo Messi?
Yep.
And the other soccer players? Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, so very soon, we're actually getting the Pops separately. Do you know how many people that is going to piss off?
Yep.
You realize that, man?
Yep, they're stupid.
You
and
know,
that's just like when they made NFTs and then made them common forms later on, just the Cornelius. You know?
Yeah, and like the House of the Dragon ones. Yeah, that shit pissed a lot of people off, man.
Like, and people want to argue, like, oh, well, too sad. You gotta understand, pulling NFTs are supposed to be special. Limited drops like that are supposed to feel special. That doesn't feel special when you just, you know, make comments a year later, just like that social media Freddy soda that got dumped to fucking Marshalls. That was so sickening to some people. Like, there's some people who go to cons and walk up to, like, Funko stuff, like, hey, and they'll give you social media Freddy. You know? It's like, it's just, it's sickening. They don't care.
It is sickening.
But, you know, then number 11 I have, make more cartoon/nostalgia Funko Pops. That's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Those Bill and Mandy, Fairly Odd Parents, King of the Hills, that is going to open a new gate to classic cartoons. And that's going to come back.
Yeah.
That's
like,
going to be up there with Holland Anime.
Yeah, like, bro, where the fuck are my Kids Next Door Pops,
Yup.
bro? Where are my codename Kids Next Door Pops? Give them to me. Oh my god, I need... They better... There's so much that they can do now that they, you know, now that they have this, like, now that they have the ability to make this stuff.
We need
like,
Total Drama, regular show,
so
Total Drama, regular show, Clarence, all that shit.
Yeah.
You understand, there's a lot of collectors that are our age. They want to make nostalgia for people like 50 and 40 and 30. Where's our taste? Now, Funko, it's time you give us that. You give our generation that.
Bro.
You know?
Exactly. We need more stuff like that, you know? We need that. We need that stuff.
Yup.
You know?
NECA got the 2012 TMNT license. They make a Super Shredder 2012. I'm gonna piss my pants. But, like, Funko.
Last Ronin,
yup.
all of the other Demon Slayer movies, then, if that's the case, then you better give us the 2012 TMNT, bro.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
It's that easy, bro. It's literally that easy.
It's so easy, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's so simple. Anyways, and then number 12 I have... Now, I don't know if you might agree with me on this, but I personally think they can do it. I think they're dead, but they can easily come back, unlike Dorbs, but... Bring back Funko sodas, but make them limited 5K or less than most, and make more 3-liters, but make them from characters that make sense, like the Rancor and stuff like that. For sodas, too, you can bring them back if they're more limited like they originally were in 2020.
Okay. I can agree with make them limited and stuff. Yes, I can agree on that. But like, like making them limited, yes. But like, bringing back the 3-liter stuff, no, because in general, like the 3-liter stuff just didn't really sell too well if you think about it.
I know, but that's what I mean.
Even like characters.
They can make them super limited and make them make sense. We didn't need a 3-liter Willy Wonka or a fucking 3-liter Darth Vader. The Iron Giant, the Maleficent Dragon, Juggernaut, and Hulk made sense. We didn't need a Maui 3-liter. That's gonna be a Marshalls, just like Groot and Oogie Boogie.
Well, Maui actually made decent sense because he's a big guy. He's a big friggin' character. I mean. For Christ's sakes, he could be like a 6-inch pop. I mean, it made sense somewhat, but it sort of didn't. As also, it makes sense, but it also didn't.
Yup. No, I get that, but if they bring back Funko sodas, like I said, make them very limited and cut out the whole retailer of getting a case of 6 to do with Blue Beetle, that grandma, or stuff like that, because you're going to have dumbasses who are going to rip those open and take the chases. But with Terrifier Art the Clown Soda, that has made that's made it really different. I knew about this, now, because I told you days before Diss Trackers post this. I knew this from before it got posted. Like, that soda. If they do that for cases, that'll make the soda chases be more valuable. Because people can keep them sealed. And people like sealed products. Hell, I have sealed food. I know Micro does. And I'm sure you do too. I have a sealed Godzilla X Kong Circle K candy bar in my basement sealed. Same with Oreos.
I still have a sealed, I have a bunch of sealed limited edition McDonald's sauces.
Yup, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I have a bunch of, I have a sealed Sprite Cranberry from years ago. I still have the sealed Funko Little Sweet Pepper
dude,
from 2020.
Dude, I am so mad because when I moved from Windsor Locks to where I'm at now and shit, my fucking ex-stepsisters at the time, they would freaking drool over them. They wanted to drink it so bad. As soon as I left, they probably took those and fucking drank them. Those fucking little cunts.
Damn, bro.
But, it's just, I don't know if I can ever get them back, but, it's just basically, what I'm basically trying to say is Funko should do that, but, make them more limited. Make them like mystery minis, But, I don't know. I'm just saying, Funko sodas were really a good thing. But, now they're focusing on mystery minis. Those are doing pretty good. But...
yeah, those are also doing pretty good.
Yeah, but for number 13, we kind of already talked about this. I don't know why it's here, but it's make Funko Pops from trends/viral media and make them limited time only or limited quantity. We kind of already talked about that, so I don't know why that's there. That basically intended to, like memes or stuff like that. But, and number 14, this is going to piss people off because I know I looked at my fan base and I think most people who actually watch my channel are like, it's a lot of men. It's like a small percent of women, but like the age demographic is like, 20 to 30. So, people like that who have Facebook. Anyways, it said, basically what I said is Funko needs to not listen to the people on Facebook who cry in the comments section bitching that they missed out on a Funko Pop and then making them happy by flooding the market. Now, we don't know that Andrew Palmer, whoever's called the worst CEO, I hope I put death on him. He's fucking killed the company. He destroyed Funko. He made that crash down. He's the cause of it. He's the cause of it. He should be put in a fucking Punjab prison.
Honestly, that guy is an a-hole.
Yup, they should put him in the. They should. No, I gotta stop back. Get this podcast banned. I'm just saying. I wish the worst on him. I hate that fucker. But It's just stuff like that. And Dr. Applesauce, before he stopped collecting, he was saying the same thing. Funko listened to those comments and they fucked themselves. It's so crazy that Funko is a story of fans that killed their own happiness. Isn't that sad? Mm-hmm. That's sad. That was just like when a 7-year-long friend, Garrett, backstabbed me just with Funko. The fanatics stabbed Funko by them flooding the market. You know? It's sad, but look at it. That's basically it. And, last but not least, I have lower the prices on bigger size Funko Pops, Deluxe Moments, Pop Deluxes, and Rides. They could ship them $5. I'm especially talking about Target. They're, like I said, $15 for Con Pops. I remember people were thinking that Con Pops were going to go up in value because of, stuff like that. But Hot Topic and Box Lunch, they went up by like 90 cents. And the cool thing about buying Pops from Box Lunch and Hot Topic is they do nice things for the holidays. They give out free they give out free gift cards, and they give you free codes in your order and monthly sales. So those are good places. That's why I feel like Hot Topic and Box Lunch need to have more locations, because those are companies that I actually enjoy shopping at. They're small, they're nice. Sure, they're kind of liberal, democratic, but still, they're nice company. There's a lot of hot girls in that fan base, But yeah, that's basically about all 15 things for me, or for what we have to talk about. But yeah, what did you think, man? I know I ripped into this, and I know you did. This might go over pretty well. I'm just actually hoping someone can get out there, someone actually pushes the Funko, but I doubt they're gonna. But it was definitely fun making this.
I agree.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Hey, you wanna end this early and run up some Fortnite?
Definitely.
All right, let's do it.
All right.